Thank you for joining me today to practice some movements that give us overall good health. This set that we're going to do is called the 8 Pieces of Brocade. And to just give you a little bit of historical perspective, these movements were done on mainland China prior to Columbus discovering America. You can do these movements standing or you can do them from the sitting position. For the purpose of the video, I will do them from the standing position. Before getting started, please realize that some of these movements, if it causes you any pain at all, please do not do them. If you would, let's begin. The first movement is slowly turning the head from side to side. As I turn the head, I'm also breathing. As I come back into the center, I slowly breathe in. As I turn to the outside, I slowly breathe out. Very good. Let's move on to the second movement. The second movement, we interlace our fingers and we bend the knees just slightly. We breathe in, we slowly breathe out, extend the arms outward, come up with your legs and raise your hands upward. Slowly breathe in and come back down. Very good. That completes 5 repetitions. If you'd like to do more, of course you may. Let's move on to the third movement. The third movement, we bring our hands like this, bend the knees. We breathe in, slowly breathe out, come up with the legs, raise one arm up and push one arm down. Breathe in, coming back together. And then we switch arms. Very good. That completes number 3. Let's move on to number 4. Number 4 is called pulling the bow to release the arrow. On number 4, we take our feet and move them from shoulder width apart to a little bit wider. And the movement of the body will be bending down and coming up. Now pulling the bow, we take one hand, index fingers extended, thumb to the side. If you can curl the other fingers, we're going to push out and pull back like this. And then come down, bend. Now to the other side. Same thing. Extend the arm out. So on the breathing, I'm exhaling And I'm inhaling. Breathe in. I breathe out. Good. That completes number 4. For number 5, we once again move our feet a little wider than shoulder width apart. On this one, I turn one foot out at a slight angle. I shift the weight over. I turn the other foot out at a slight angle. I come into the center. I bend down. I support the upper body, putting the hands on the legs, and then I breathe in, and I breathe out, and I push over to the side. I breathe in, come back to the center, push to the other side. Good. Next, let's move on to number 6. Number 6, we have our feet shoulder width apart. We breathe in, breathe out slowly, extend the chin upward, keep the back straight, and then allow everything to bend, including your knees, and slowly breathe in and come up. Very good. Now let's move on to number 7. On number 7, we move our feet a little further apart again. And the movement for the body is we're going to come down to the down position, and this time we hold the position. You're going to feel the legs really working. Put the hands to the side. We breathe in, we slowly breathe out and extend an arm outward. And turn the head. Breathe in and come back. Then the same to the other side. Good. Now, the last movement, number 8, is where we lift up the heels. For this one, it's best, I think, if we go ahead and have a chair or something we can hold on to steady ourselves. If your balance is really good, then of course you won't have to hold on to a chair. So again, the breathing. I breathe in, knees are bent, slowly breathe out and raise the heels up. Inhale, come down. Very good. That completes the 8 movements, and these 8 movements are called the 8 pieces of brocade. Thank you for joining me today. To your good health.